Alright, here we are. We're laying out the ceiling rafters. It's going to rain on us pretty hard pretty soon, so let's talk real quick. They got their layouts, like they said, the top plates, they do it, they mark them when they are marking them on the floor, then they raise them so they know exactly where all the ceiling rafters go. These are 2x10, so we could fit in our R value for our insulation. And right here it's a 30. It's an R30 we're going to put in here, maybe R38. It all depends. Could get a little tight though with an R38. So I got to do my calcs and see if we can do that over there. We have beams over here with a beam going across here, expand this area. Another connecting triple right here. Because another stairs are going to be coming up over here. We got stairs coming up to the basement. No, I'm sorry, from the first floor. Then we're going to have stairs going all the way up to the attic. So it's going to be a full set of stairs going up to the attic over there. And if you want to come over here, here's a bedroom. And again, all our rafters are done. And they're setting it up and they're going to start bringing them across over there. There's a bonus room over there that has to be framed out that's not going to be as tall. So the headers are all in. And they're going to keep moving on, and I want to also show you something about the sheathing downstairs, so let's take a walk down there. What we have over here is our temporary stairs that we made, to get up and down, make it easier for the homeowner. What they're doing right now is they're setting up and doing all the sheathing. Now the sheathing just gives us extra support because it ties things in together. So once the sheathing goes on, we can start taking off our cross braces, which they will start doing. That was when we plumbed up our walls. Now when they do the sheathing, some towns require a sheathing inspection, okay? Now what they want to make sure a sheathing inspection is gaps in between our plywood. Very important, because if you don't put a gap in here, you will have expansion, and that's when you get buckle. So you want to make sure, this town doesn't have an inspection, but you definitely want to make sure that your contractor is putting in the expansion joints here, because if you don't, you will have a buckle. It'll start to come out like this. It'll start to buckle like that. And that's horrible. You'll see that. You'll see it in your siding, your stucco, anything that you do. Divak developers, make sure that we have this, because you definitely need that expansion joint. You know, moves in, out, humidity, everything. So you definitely want to make sure. And they're moving this along over here, and they're going to tie this in. They're bringing this all the way up like this, and they're wrapping it all around the house. So that's the sheathing right now. And here comes the rain, so we'll talk to you next about when we get on the rest of the ceiling beams, and then we're going to move on to our roof rafters and everything else, and that's very intricate. It's the hardest part of the roof. When you're doing the roof, you really need some skilled people that know what they're doing, the right pitches and everything else, and we'll go on to that at a later date. Thanks again.